Yo, what's good? Yo, your boy's back, yo. Yo, your boy is back, yo. We in this fucking place. Yo, B-Wise, back, yo. The guy's back in his room, yo.
Yeah, we finna get this shit started, yo. Y'all don't even know, yo. Y'all don't even know how it be. I'm about to tell y'all how it be, but y'all don't believe me and shit, yo. Your boy is back, yo. Your boy. Yo, your boy is in the house and shit. Yeah, hope everybody's
Doing good, we're back in the room, everybody. Better get in the room before it gets too crowded. How's everybody doing? Are you hanging in there, being safe? Stay safe, everybody. Stay away from the germs or whatever. Or the bombs. If you're in Ukraine, stay away from fucking bombs and shit, yo. I just want to start off with a solemn prayer for all the Ukrainian. No. Yeah. So, another week went by. Everybody, I hope you're all doing good. Thanks for listening. Remember to like and subscribe and rate and subscribe to my OnlyFans. That's right, I started an OnlyFans. It is fucking off the chain, yo. We got this OnlyFans. I was gonna do a Patreon, but guess what? I'm doing an OnlyFans. I mean, sometimes you need a little extra naughtiness in your life, So go ahead and sign up with promo code the nude guy in his room, because you need a little naughtiness. Sometimes everybody needs a little sin in their life, You
need a little fucking sin in your fucking life. Everybody sometimes needs a little sin. Go to Sin City.
No. I didn't make an OnlyFans. I don't know if anybody's tuning in for the first time thinking that I'm gonna really do an OnlyFans. Well, I guess maybe you could do it and use it as a Patreon. I don't know. But guess what, guys? Breaking news. All right. I hate to ruin your mood here, but guess what? We got a OnlyFans. This is the first thing I want to talk about because it's fucking important, guys. We got an OnlyFans model who stabbed her boyfriend to death. OnlyFans model. Courtney Clenny stabbed boyfriend to death, and then updated her OnlyFans page. Oh boy, we are in quite the timeline. Am I right? We're in quite the timeline. Am I right or what, guys? Hey, folks, how you doing? Can we get out of this timeline already? Somebody get me out of this timeline. Yeah, I saw this this week, and yeah, it's pretty disturbing. I mean, I kind of am not that surprised. I mean, that we're now having murderers that are social media people, at least attempting to be an influencer. I think there was wasn't there a YouTuber or a TikTok guy? Oh wait, it was that. No, was it? I mean, there's been at least a few or a bunch of scandals. See, there's lists of it. 11 YouTubers who became criminals. I mean, everybody knows about Jake Paul, who went to the that suicide forest, and he didn't get canceled. He got more successful. 11 YouTubers who became criminals. A lot of these are probably just lame. Oh, okay, never mind. This guy actually was a shooter. Okay. I remember I've heard of this guy. He did YouTube, but back before it was even like big, really. He killed his like family, and then he wrote over the walls like "God forgive me." This is the guy. I mean, he kind of looks like what you would expect. Just greasy hair, just obsessed with guns. That's not, I mean, I don't know. People are into guns, but if they look like this guy, then you have to watch out. All right, I guess there's like a decent. Oh my god. Okay, this guy's scary as fuck looking. This guy shot 6 people in Arizona in 2011. Jared Loeffner. And he just posted weird videos on YouTube. Yeah, I doubt he had a following. It says here we don't know what his following was. Oh boy. All right, these are pretty bad. I was gonna say they were gonna be tame, but YouTube musician Mike Lombardo was arrested for child porn in 2013. He kind of looks like that guy in that Black Mirror episode. If you guys have seen that, where the guy like gets caught looking at it and they like threaten him and he has to do all this shit to like really disturbing episode. Yeah, I haven't heard of most of these. Look at this fucking guy. Oh wow, you would never predict this guy was trying to get with a 15-year-old on his YouTube channel. Yeah, I mean he looks like he's older. And he has that like emo haircut that it's like, I mean, this is the emo look. I mean, this guy, it doesn't say what year this was, but I mean, this is the emo look with your hair swept completely exaggerated to one side, and like, he obviously looks over 30, and he's still trying to look like he's a teen emo kid. They always like, I'm not surprised when they all come out to be like creeps when they have all the YouTube guys are like my age and they like act like they're not. Like all the reaction guys, they all backwards hats and they're like, "Hey kids, how you doing, kids?" I get creeped out if it's like a grown man doing like playing with toys and little kids are watching it. I'm like, this like I don't like that. I don't even like when a grown woman does it. Unless I mean, usually I think they have their own kids maybe, but I don't know. David Rock used to record shenanigans that took place on his farm. Shenanigans. What does that mean? Wow, this guy was an early YouTuber. David Rock used to record shenanigans that took place on his farm. What does that mean? Just random things that happened, or what? He did stuff, and he had 92,000 subscribers. What the fuck is wrong with people? This guy's a pedo. Another one. Another pedo. I mean, he looks it again. But you could look at him and be like, oh, that's somebody's dad. But just the look on his face, like, look at this guy. I mean, look at this guy's face. This is not a guy you leave around your kids. I mean, just look at his, like, fucking dead. He just has that dead stare that's, like, killers have. Like, BTK had that, too. I guess they all have that. But this, I mean, you can just kind of, I don't know. Ed Gein. He kind of looks like Ed Gein a little bit. The, inspiration for Texas Chainsaw, I think. He got paid $15,000 a month at one point because he had a contract with YouTube. Although it was before 2009, it says, which is when it was easier to get views. Fans found out that Rock had pled guilty to not 1, not 2, but 7 charges of sexually exploiting children. Wow, go figure. He's a YouTuber. Oh, look at this poor guy. He claimed he suffered from
undiagnosed manic depression. Oh, what do you have manic depression? That's
how he tried to cover up his look. I get depressed. Okay, that means you're a pet. That doesn't make people manic depression. I think is bipolar, which Kanye has, and he hasn't been caught with that shit yet. Yo. He said he had manic depression and that minors aren't allowed on his farm without adults. Wow, that gives him a pass for sure. Ugh, God, man. Okay, so like fucking half of these guys are pedos. I guess not all of them. Some of them are just shooters. But anyway, like I was talking about this OnlyFans girl, and I guess I'm annoyed that and I mean I'm annoyed at myself because I saw this and I said, but she looks normal. Normal meaning like any other like girl influencer, OnlyFans person. Like she looks like any one of them. And you know what's weird to me? Like she looks so different in each picture. Like to me, like look, this is the one she posted after that she fucking stabbed. By the way, she stabbed her boyfriend to death. This is interesting. But he's dead. Said he was stabbed in the shoulder, and he died. I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't have thought you would just die from one stab in the shoulder. Maybe it's like just to fucking break up with somebody that's like this. This is just like when you have a fucking psycho. And I mean, I've been on a few dates where there's like lots of red flags, and I did end it, but like, it was like I could have kept going if I wanted. Like I could have just like been like, maybe they're going. I don't know. I just could have kept making excuses, It's just not that hard to find crazy people. Now I'm not saying. Well, I don't know. Maybe they could have done something like this. She's fatally stabbed her boyfriend on the shoulder. Like that sucks. He dies from just a shoulder thing. I guess if you like bleed out long enough, I don't know. What a shame. Like seriously. I just like think she looks different in every picture too. Like, I think like all these Instagrams are still up. The guy's dead. It's just like, the type of person that will like sell, like do anything for money. Like, oh, I'll make an OnlyFans. Like maybe, the like vanity with Instagram. That really does like, I mean, like you're gonna like crazy people are drawn to that. I mean, let's be honest. It's not at all surprising one of these girls would be like crazy. Fuck, I keep clicking on these. Why is her Instagram still up? And she has one of those plastic faces where she looks like she got work done, and I'm like, all those girls look the same to me. They just like look like the same person. And like now you don't know who's using a filter. I mean, what a shame. I mean, because I mean, I'm sure a lot of guys see girls like this. They're like, oh fuck, she's so hot. But like, there's something with their faces where it looks like they all go to they get the same like surgeries or something. And maybe you don't even know if they have fake ass implants or like, you do whatever you want if you really want to get. They just become masters of like the right angle and the right like, filter on. I don't know. It is kind of, I don't know. I just get annoyed at all the comments that are always like, but she's so hot. How could she do that? Like nobody can help how they look. I'm sick of like us acting like people that are attractive have done something to like look like that. Like no one, I mean, yeah, you have to stay in shape. But that's about it, right? I mean, stay in shape. Like, I guess you have to know how to look good, though. I guess. I don't know. But there's not a lot that goes into it to me. It's not impressive just somebody being good looking, like by itself. People act like that's like amazing almost. They're like, oh my God, she's fucking gorgeous. Oh, I'm not worthy. But it's like, I don't know. It's just hard to find somebody that's like decent looking that isn't like a completely narcissist like this, you know? But it's like, hey, just end it, you know? Don't get stabbed in the shoulder like this guy. Yeah, anyway, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough for the boring gossip. Here's some more gossip. Speaking of narcissistic, like weirdos, Jared Leto.
Jared fucking Leto.
That's how you say his name. You don't just say Jared Leto. You say Jared
fucking Leto.
And guess what, guys? I know you were hoping, but he did some more method
acting. I'm a method actor, you motherfucker. He lives as his character. Okay.
You know, I'm sick of the method acting when it comes to fake superhero characters. The only time I like, all right, I'll admit.
I'll admit it, okay? I'm a big fan of Robert De Niro when he did method
acting. I'm, Daniel Day-Lewis, whatever, like the good guys that are really good. I think Joaquin. Hold on, I didn't pronounce it correctly. Okay. Joaquin Joaquin, yes. Like, it sounds like an Asian, like, weird food item. Can I get the Joaquin with rice, please, on the yeah, anyway, so this is just fucking stupid. All right, I don't know who this actor is. I think I've seen him before. Will Poulter. Method acting shouldn't be used as an excuse for inappropriate behavior, and it definitely has. I feel like he's talking about Jared Leto, but I'm not. It's a paywall, so sorry guys, we're not going to get to the bottom of that. We were denied by independent.co.uk. Fuck you, bitch. All right, I will say, look, I was impressed by certain roles Jared Leto did. He played the guy who shot John Lennon, where he got fat. I'm impressed because he's so vain. I'm impressed he was able to do that. The Dallas Buyers Club, he got skinny. That makes more sense to me because he's not playing a superhero in that movie. It's like a drama. I don't know why that makes more sense to me. But Daniel Day-Lewis, method acting, I don't know why, but I'm just like, I'm impressed. But then I hear about Jared Leto doing it for the Joker and then doing a comic book really over the top. Like, you can't even tell that he's method. It's just stupid. Maybe that's what it is. Like, I can't tell that he's, like, better off for method acting. I don't know if he needs to do it or just does it for the probably just does it for the publicity now, because now he's getting known for this. Like, people are they probably are scared to work with him. He made himself partially blind on the set of Blade Runner 2049. I haven't seen that, and I know it's because I know Jared Leto's in it. I don't know. I've never gotten that much into Blade Runner, the original. So he plays a super villain with vampiric tendencies in Morbius. He's in fucking Morbius and shit. Yo, Morbius. He plays a supervillain with vampiric tendencies in Morbius. And for some reason, he thought he had to he said that filming was often intense with certain scenes. Seeing Morbius lock himself in a room and as well as shattering glass. I mean, I don't know, man. I guess the problem with me is I can't, like, at least his last few movies, I can't tell that he's, like, better at acting than anybody else. So it's like, what's the point of doing this then? Unless you really, like, are good when you do that, like, Daniel Day-Lewis, like, I mean, he looked and acted just like Lincoln. Well, we don't know we don't know really what Lincoln acted like, but I don't know. He just was like really impressive. But then Jared Leto, you're just like, oh, he did. I couldn't tell he was method acting. But like Joaquin Phoenix and The Last Joker, like that was like he was so good in that. I mean, that he was scary good in that. But like Jared Leto, it's just like you just hear about this annoying shit he does on set. And he also, like, I guess there's this a show he did about the WeWork thing, which, like, I really wanted them to make a thing about that. And I, like, want to see it, but now Jared Leto's in it. Yeah. Jared Leto's in it. I mean, I don't know. The guy is a douche that he's playing, so it'll be fitting. Oh, God, look at this headline. It's fucking annoying. This is journalism now. 2022 journalism.
Headline of
article is we tried
8 English foods and honestly, we're still confused. That's the headline.
Turn that in and there you go. Good, great job, journalism. Great job. It's a fucking, look at this. It's a reaction video. It's just a YouTube thing. This is fucking journalism. We're still confused. Yeah, I mean, yeah, British food is weird. It fucking sucks. I hate British people. I'm just done with British people. Yeah, we don't call those potato chips. Potato chips? No, we call those crisps. You want some crisps? Crisps. Yeah, I'll have some crisps. God, fucking annoying. Sticky toffee pudding. I don't know. Doesn't look that good. Looks like shit. This fucking sucks, man. Gross. You know what I think it is? I think it's that they must have drank constantly and they just made shit food because, like, when you're drinking, you just want weird food together. Like, that's how they definitely came up with the Scotch egg. Which is a breaded hard-boiled egg. Although I don't think it's really an egg under the breading. I think it's meat or something weird. It's like a breaded thing. It looks like a fucking egg. It looks like a embryo or something. Uh-oh. Watch out, guys. Clip resurfaces of Jada Pinkett demanding will respond to her. Awkward video. Awkward video.
You know Esther Perel is coming to the table.
Oh, fuck. I hate this family. Just fucking drop off the earth, please. Ugh, God. Man, I hate when people air their fucking relationship trouble online constantly. Why do people do that? Like, we're gonna fight and I'm gonna fucking post this on my Instagram. We don't know what's going on. Like, anything that comes out about them, it's obviously like they just have a disaster relationship. And I just, like, break up. Don't force this. You just you made, you ruined the Oscars because you can't fix your shit at home. And now, and you've been just airing all your fucking bullshit on your dumb talk show. Anything for, people to get views. I'm just going to fucking put it online. I don't care. That's another annoying thing. Jimmy Savile had a documentary come out. Like, nobody knows about anything until it's on Netflix. It's like, this has been out for years. Jimmy Savile, did you hear about this? Yeah, it's been out there. Like, no, everybody ignored it. Everybody ignored it. Hey, you want a Scotch egg? It's a breaded meat thing. You want a fucking weird meat? You want weird meat breaded? Why you have a Scotch egg there? Well, yeah, have a Scotch egg. You want a Scotch egg there? Yeah, you've been having a point. You want a Scotch egg? Yeah, have a Scotch egg then. Have a few, knocked off a few in the pub. Why do you have a Scotch egg? Breaded meat? I don't know, just bread it. We got any meat laying around? Let's just bread it and call it a Scotch egg. Want to have some bangers and mash? Oh, yes, we had some bangers and... Man, I can't do the accent. We had some... Oi. Oi. Want a Scotch egg then? Let's play some rugby after I have a Scotch egg there. You having a laugh? What, you having a laugh? A Scotch egg. Yeah, we have a Scotch egg. Now we have a toffee pudding. We have blood pudding. It's just, it's just a hardened period stuff. They just like save it and eat it because they are freaks. You want a Scotch egg? It don't matter. Our teeth are gonna rot anyway because we're Brits. We don't even care what we eat. We don't even brush our teeth either. That's like American. Oh, you little stuck-up American. You gotta brush your teeth every night. Oi! 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 Want a Scotch egg then? Breaded meat. Want some deep fried? Yeah, so Jared Leto is fucking badass, dude. He's scary. He like wants people to say he's scary, and then they do, and he's like, but I don't think he knows that. Like, does he realize they mean they're creeped out? Not like, oh, he's so fucking scary and badass. Like, it's not that. It's that they're creeped out. They don't want a like dead rat mailed to them or whatever. You know what? Look, this Ukrainian president, okay? Don't get me started on this Ukraine shit. Don't get me started.
Okay? Ukraine, Schmukraine.
They're saying he's like staying behind. Look at this. He's obviously in a basement. They're acting like he's so brave, and I mean, yeah, he's more brave than any politician here. But I mean, he's hunkered down. He's not like out there. Acting like he's almost out there with a gun. Like, you want to come to my country?
You want to come to my fucking country? I am Zelensky. I have a rifle and I have my family here. I will fight for my people. I am not in a basement. I am not hunkering down for 2 weeks until we can stop the spread.
He's hunkering down so we can stop the spread for 2 weeks. So he's not fighting with a gun. They're seriously acting like he's going out there, like in the in D-Day and on the beach and it getting mowed down, and it going into slow motion like Tom Hanks. No, he's sitting in a bunker and he's putting out fucking videos every day. He's like doing what the Al-Qaeda does. Every day he's putting out a new video, just like,
we are meeting with the Russians and they are coming here. I am Zelensky. I have to say my name a lot, or you'll forget who I am. I am Volodymyr Zelensky. Security guarantees and neutrality. the nuclear freeze status of our state. I'm kind of doing Arnold now.
No, I don't mean to be sounding like Arnold, but
Yeah. Yeah. I'm Zelensky. Switch Zelensky. Get in the chopper. I am putting out videos every day. We will get the Cyberdyne. We will get the Cyberdyne. Get in the chopper. I will get the Predator.
why can't they do a movie and have Arnold Schwarzenegger play Zelensky, but also Mr. Freeze at the same time?
I am Zelensky Freeze. Ha 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 ha. He was so corny.
He was so corny doing that guy.
Say freeze. Ha 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 ha. Hey, why don't you chill out? I got paid $80 million to do this movie. Why don't you chill out? That's all I have to say. The whole
Movie. He had like one line, I feel like. I mean, I don't remember the movie, but dude, he's brave as fuck. Do you know he's hiding in a little we don't know if he's hiding in the, well, maybe he is. I don't know. I guess he's hiding in Kiev or whatever. I don't know anything about Ukraine. Everybody acting like they know the whole history of Ukraine. Well,
Yeah, Ukraine and Russia have been, like, squabbling for a while. This is, like, really not that unexpected when you think about where Ukraine and Russia stood, like, not even, like, 5 years ago. I mean, we had Russia, like, moving, like, step by step into the Ukraine territory. And, Ukraine was just kind of, like, making little moves here and there and making tactical decisions. And, it's not that surprising that these two are going at it again. If you were really following, I mean, a lot of people don't know about the history. I'm not surprised, not everybody keeps track like me. I mean, I'm an avid Reddit poster about this. I'm very prolific on Reddit, and yeah, I get a lot of likes on there. I get a lot of karma. You guys can see, Ukraine says
they're prepared to consider neutrality. Now, my question is, do they mean gender neutrality? Because otherwise, a little problematic. I mean, what kind of neutrality are we talking? Because we have a lot of people out here that might be offended if they're not acknowledging the reality of non-binary. Ukraine is considered the... I don't know if you guys heard the last speech by Zelensky, but he was like,
we in Ukraine, we are prepared to consider gender neutrality. We are talking with Putin about declaring all men non-men, and then I guess we can't have them fight for us, or do we? I don't know.
no, that's not how he sounds. I don't think he has that deep of a voice. He just... Yeah. I kind of wish he did so I could do that impression. He just doesn't look stressed at all. He just looks like he's just like... And he has does he have the same shirt in every picture I see? He has the same exact shirt from Target. Look, he obviously has a Massimo shirt and the Putin is coming over here, and we are prepared to consider gender neutrality.
We are prepared to consider gender-neutral bathrooms, and we will make that change, and Putin will agree, and we will have everybody just kind of relax and chill out.
That's all they needed to do was make gender-neutral bathrooms. That was the whole fight. Safe. I'm so sick of the fuck. I don't know. I gotta stop talking about news now. Oh my god, man. I'm starting to feel bad for Jared Leto because all his movies are flopping big lately. 16% on Rotten Tomatoes, guys. 16% on Rotten. I mean, how many movies even get that low of a rating? Can you easily look that up? 70%. Wow. Oh, wait a minute. I guess it's not premiered yet. So maybe it'll like even out a little bit, but I hate vampire stuff though. I'm just sick of it's not scary. It's never been scary to be a vampire or a zombie. Zombies aren't scary. I mean, you could maybe do a sometimes you can make them kind of scary, but like it's kind of hard, like cuz it's so overdone. But vampires just aren't scary. I guess if you change into a beast, it's a little better, like this, I guess. But Sonic the Hedgehog 2 got 66%. That seems a little ridiculous. I don't really get like I don't really get making movies of this. I mean, I was obsessed with the games growing up, but like there was no reason to really have live action movies. And then you have this character here, the kid. It looks like he has a black girlfriend. Of course it's black. It can't be. I mean, it's just like, wait, is that a girlfriend? She looks older than him. Maybe not. But like, why is there interracial relationship? It's not even like they're putting more minorities. It's like they're making everybody like something and something else. It's never like two of the same race in a relationship now. It's always like, why put like a weird romance into a Sonic movie? Like what? I still kind of. Honestly, they should just make like CGI movies of it. Like, why not just do that? Like, why? What? I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. I mean, I guess. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense. Fantastic Beasts is out by problematic J.K. Rowling. I don't know if I could really. Maybe I kind of wonder if they're downranking the movies now because she spoke out about trans stuff and like because it got 61%, and I feel like every other Harry Potter movie got like 100%. Yeah. I mean, guys, look, Sonic. I'll tell you how I'll watch Sonic. All right, make it a fucking porn. Okay, I want to watch Sonic fuck Knuckles in a gay for pay porn. Look, Sonic's a little down on his luck. He needs to get a little bucks. No, he needs to. Look, I wonder if any furries dressed as Sonic and Tails or Knuckles. I found out about this furry con. There's like a big furry convention that happens every year, and I guess this year they like had this letter sent out that was like telling everybody like, hey, this was like disgusting, a disaster, you ruined the hotel. Like they left, like I guess they like threw up all over the place, they like had sex in public, and they like left. I guess a lot of them are like diaper wearers, like as a fetish or something, and they left like diapers everywhere with shit in it. And they like sent a letter out for yeah, but let's see, does any furry, let's see, Sonic and Tails furry, I mean somebody had to do it, right? I'm trying to like, you would think any animal thing. I mean, let's be honest. Anytime there's an adult like animal costume, it's for a furry. Oh, this is just fan fiction. I don't know. I guess I don't know how to look it up or anything. But you would think, some furries are a little bit into the Sonic and Tails love. Look, I'm a hedgehogger. you know, I don't really know what, I remember, like, I always used to be confused about what Knuckles is. He's some weird animal. He's like, I don't know how to spell it. I don't know. Echidna. I don't know how to pronounce it either. I used to love the games when he was in it because he could like climb and like sort of fly, but basically float. I don't know what like in a real one looks like. Yeah, it kind of looks like a hedgehog. It just has those pine cone looking needles on it. Yeah, man. What's up with fucking animal facts, guys? Thanks for tuning in to the animal facts. Animals and you. What's going on with the Echidna? Also known as the
Spiny anteater. Echidna. I can't pronounce whatever this is. The Latin name? I don't know, man. Meow, meow, meow. Oh, no. Get out of here. Located in Oceania. Their habitat. Yeah, thanks for tuning in to Animal Facts. This is about echidnas. Distinctive features: the long snout, spikes, and curved claws. They are meat eaters. Only one of two mammals that lay eggs. The other is the platypus. Interesting. You guys can free to turn this podcast off now. I guess I can roll into a ball. I mean,
these are just like hedgehogs. They roll into a ball just like an aardvark or a hedgehog. What else do they do? Do they climb? I don't think they climb like Knuckles does. Damn it. Yeah, it has nothing to do with that. I guess they just made up powers for Knuckles. I was hoping they would like climb or do something like Knuckles does, but I guess not. Sorry, I'm reading. I'm just reading and like not saying anything. Look, this is really interesting stuff, okay, guys? And I don't know if you guys, this just reminded me of this thing I used to get when I was a kid. Let's see here if this is the right name for it. We used to get these cards with animal facts on them. Wildlife treasury cards, guys. Have you heard of that? Wildlife treasury cards. Yeah, this is it. Somebody else knows. We used to get these, and they were pretty cool. I mean, and they came in this green case. Yeah, this is what they came in. God, some of these things I almost want to buy on eBay or something, just to have a little bit of nostalgia. Guys, you can't do wrong with a little nostalgia every now and then. A little nostalgia every now and then. Oh fuck, I remember these. Don't they still sell these though? Flintstones push-up pops. I guess this is an old package. This is like, look at this, guys. Now this is nostalgia central from Pinterest. Do you guys remember illustrated wildlife treasury cards? Yes. Yeah, if you guys remember, back in the 80s, I don't know when they were first out, but it was like late 80s probably when we got them. Wildlife treasury cards, and they came in this green fuck, I gotta sign up. Fuck you. You fucking cunt. I guess it says best of the 80s, so I guess it was late 80s. That we got these. Unless they kept going into the 90s. I mean, look at how cool this is. It came in a green box like this, and it had the animals, like pictures of it. I would actually keep these still if I had them. I mean, honestly, we probably fucking sold them because we're idiots. You know how many times we had yard sales and I just sold all my comic books? Gone. Sold all of them. You know? It's kind of funny. I've been following these like comic book artists on YouTube. They all like do all these live streams on YouTube and talk to each other, and it's basically like a podcast, but it's like, I don't know. There's something really cool about it because it's unlike anything else going on right now. Because it's like these comic bar, it's called Comicsgate, and they all like joined. They all quit the major comic book companies because of like, they were inserting like, woke ideology just randomly into political, basically, shit into the comics where it didn't even like make sense. Like, not even thinking. The problem is they didn't. Their problem with all this woke stuff is they don't care about the stories or anything about the art. They just want all they're doing it for is just to put the like ideology in. That's it. Like there's not like that's why everybody's in an uproar about education right now because well, I mean obviously if you're teaching kids that shit, that's a sensitive subject, like kids are learning stuff, but like the reason they're doing that over like actually teaching kids skills is because they don't care about anything that they get involved in. They just take it over and it becomes just their ideology, and that's all it is just talking points. Like, it's like, oh, okay, now we're gonna make a comic where like Superman's son is queer or something. And we're going to have, like, I don't know, it's just going to be about, like, him being, like, depressed or something. I guess this one guy, like, started writing Batman. I think his name is Tom King or something. And these guys were talking about that he was just making Batman, like, a depressed, like, sad guy that like proposed to Catwoman and she turned him or she left the altar and then he was really depressed after and became like a emo Batman. I gotta look this up now. I'm getting off on a tangent again, but oh man, I don't know, man. I mean, I guess like making him depressed isn't really a woke thing. It's just like, I mean, I don't really follow superheroes anymore, but like, look, this site loves what he did with Batman and Catwoman, but I just don't care about that. Like, why does Batwoman and Catwoman have to be a couple? Or, like, why? Just because they're so funny. He's basically like a beta guy. He's like, God, fucking ridiculous. Yeah, sorry, I'm not going to marry you, Batman, because, yeah, I don't know. I don't know that much about this. But, anyway, back to the, nostalgia. This is something that kids nowadays just don't, they just wouldn't have because there's nothing physical anymore. There's no, like, you don't get cards in the mail unless you're like I mean, like those comic book guys I talked about, they actually do physical comics and they don't really do digital. So that is pretty like a nostalgic thing. Like, if you buy like vinyl albums, like, but other than that, like, nothing is physical anymore. Like, there's no reason, plus there's no reason to get, like, a encyclopedia of anything physical. Just to have it, I guess, but, like, oh, wow, this isn't even that much money. I kind of thought it would be worth money, but it's not, so I guess it doesn't matter that we sold everything. I mean, I really would just, like, be like, look at this is something I had as a kid, and then that would be the whole purpose of it. Because, like, you can look it up online. There's no reason to even have one. But back then, like, your source of knowledge was a physical thing. Like, those cards would have been something I looked at for school or something. Like, hey, write about different animals. I would look at those probably. But now, you kids in your fucking Google, just, like, spoiled. Everybody's spoiled. Let me tell you something. You kids don't know, man. You just don't know. You don't know how fun it was to just not have access to anything. Now, like, what did the teachers tell kids to do? Hey, Google this later. And I remember when I was, like even in college still, they were like, hey, don't use, like, Wikipedia. But, like, now I'm sure every kid just uses it. Every kid uses Google. Like, maybe he has to cite it, but, like, internet was considered, like, not real when I was still in high school and then college, like it was still considered like subjective, which it is. And I seriously like, I mean, I don't know, I kind of feel like the internet is the thing that we can't overcome and it's going to ruin us. Like I was reading this album, this new album I got. That was kind of, I don't know if the lyrics were about what they were about. It just was talking about something related to Pandora's box and like that something is our undoing. And I was like, I wonder if they're talking about the internet because I don't know, like what if that is the end? What if that's the end, guys? What if like that was the what if that was the invention that causes everything bad and then we end wiping ourselves out? I don't know. And then I was thinking, well, we thought that about nuclear energy and atomic weapons, and we're still here, you know, knock on wood. But, I mean, that's really like the thing that is really so messed up. I think most of the problems, if not all the problems we have, is just because we have the internet and social media. But I don't know. When we still have inflation and I guess all the cultural stuff is all the internet. Like that's definitely be like way worse because of that. And I think all like the shutdowns and the censorship, it's more blatant because the internet, I think. Because like it's so fast, anybody can put stuff out there. Well, anybody could put stuff out there. It used to be way easier to just put out like anything on YouTube, like full movies when it first came out. Tons of shows were on there when I was in college, and you could. And there was, remember all the conspiracy stuff that was on there? Alex Jones was on YouTube. All those things were on YouTube, and now you have to go to like BitChute. There is sites where you can find it, but it's just like all garbage. And they're just like the design of the sites suck compared to. You have to admit that YouTube has the better like design. But anyway, my God, sound off in the comments, everybody. Hey guys, sound off in the comments if you remember a childhood thing, like you know, well-lived treasury cards. Like let me
know if you guys have any
nostalgic things like that. Did you guys get cards in the mail? We also, I think, got
Boys Life magazine and some other magazines. Did you guys have anything
like that growing up? Let me know. Sound off in the comments. Yeah. Vintage toys. Oh, my dad had some of these.
My dad had this, or maybe not this exact. My dad had a ton of Star Wars stuff like this. That my dad said his mom sold. He moved out, and then I guess she sold all his like classic Star Wars shit. But he had a lot of these old toys that would probably be worth a decent amount of money. I mean, well, this is like $80. I mean, I don't know. Stuff really doesn't like, you can never tell what goes up in value. I mean, you could have something like this G.I. Joe and like, well, it's just the pictures. This is an eBay. Like, I thought these cards would be worth a ton, but they're not. Unless maybe some of the ones that are like, oh, they're only used ones. Maybe if there was like an unopened. It's always only you can never open anything if you want something to like increase in value. Okay, this one's $100, but I mean, it has 1,000 of them. Like, if I would have kept all of ours, it would be like, okay, $50, but it's like not worth like the hassle. And look at all the condition sucks of these. God, there's so many superhero shit out. There's just so many superhero shows and movies out. It's just ridiculous. I just can't, like... Remember when it first started to happen with, like, Iron Man and then, like, all the Marvel movies? I was like, holy fuck. Now they can actually do effects that they couldn't use, you know. Well, I guess maybe it was The Dark Knight that made them make the movies better. Yeah, but, look at this Jurassic World. I'm just gonna Google and see Star Wars original toys. Just see what they're worth, okay? We're gonna see what they're fucking worth. New listing. Brand new. 1977. Look at this, though. 1982 Stormtrooper. Oh, wait. Hold on. Alright, if you have an... Okay, this must be a series that's really worth a lot. Oh, okay. So in this series, there's 45 toys. Just FYI, if any of you have the 1982 German 45 back toy, Tony, whatever that means. This Stormtrooper toy from 1982 is worth $750 on eBay, but it's new and not opened. There's a Boba Fett here from 1982 that's $500, and it's not brand new. Wow, these are $750 for one of these. Damn, dude. Damn. Yeah, but you never know. This probably was like a limited series. I mean, there's probably some reason why it's so much money. Yep, but my dad's missing out on all this money. God, you know what? We should have kept our Atari, too. We had like an original Atari that my dad used to play. We should have kept that too. Just note to self when I go back in the past. That's all I would do. If I had a time machine, all I would do is save things to sell them later. I wouldn't fix anything. I would see bad things happening, and I would just go, no, sorry, I gotta go buy a bunch of Star Wars toys and just bring them back. Yeah, but JFK's about to be whatever. Don't you see?
I'm busy getting Star Wars toys. Get the fuck out. Shut up.
Oh my god, that guy has a gun and he's pointing it right at JFK.
Hey, fuck you. I'm getting Boba Fett.
Wow, you must be a big Star Wars fan. You bought 50 of these toys. Well, there's 45 of them. In eBay, what's eBay, sir? Oh my god, JFK was just shot. Alright, scram, get out of here.
Scram, kid.
I wonder if kids now are like... No, actually, I answered my own question. I was going to say, like, do people let kids do things more now? No, the opposite. It's like the opposite. Even though kids do grow up faster, like, with everything else, like, they look at porn at 3 years old. Like, a kid using the subway by himself, you get reported to CPS. But anyway, guys, see you later. I'm going to get going on my time machine. And I'm going to ignore the JFK thing. I'm just going to go grab all the Star Wars German 45 series toys. And I'm going to get Boba Fett in the Stormtrooper. Yeah. Anyway, say your prayers and say goodbyes before it's all over. Because the bombs are coming. The bombs are coming. It's over. It's fucking over.
I'm in Kiev, waiting to defend my city.